Once upon a time, location, and social context lived a literary device named setting.
Setting always felt misunderstood because he thought he was only the backdrop in which a story takes place.
Setting, however, would soon find out that he has a huge effect on almost all elements of a story.
Setting had lived in every era, every place, and every social context imaginable.
One day, Setting was sad about his seemingly unimportant role in a piece of literature.
To make himself feel better, he reflected on some of his favorite pieces of writing.
One of them was To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. There, Setting played a role of a small southern town in the 1930s, the middle of the Great Depression.
In To Kill a Mockingbird, Setting's social context showed the derogatory social norms of the 1930s, in addition to the poverty of the Great Depression and the racial tensions which defined the era.
Setting remembered how scared the reader of To Kill a Mockingbird must have felt when they read about the ghastly Radley house.
When reflecting on the Radley house, Setting also remembered that the house was a lot like Boo, scary looking on the exterior, but no one knew the truth about what was inside.
Setting realized that he had thoroughly affected the reader's experience, for he had added symbolism to the book and changed their mood.
Another one of Setting's favorite parts of the book was its spunky narrator, Scout Finch, and her outstanding father, Atticus.
In the novel, Scout and Atticus were not your average Maycomb inhabitants.
Scout loved reading, adventuring outdoors, and overalls. These were not the interests of an ordinary Alabama girl in the 1930s.
Atticus also differed from most Maycomb men. The lawyer was understanding, calm-mannered, and very accepting of everyone around him, despite their gender or race, or the fact that they hadn't come out of their creepy house for years.
Setting concluded that if To Kill a Mockingbird had taken place in today's society, Scout and Atticus would not have been perceived as the upstanding citizens with personalities that were beyond their time, which they are seen as in Maycomb.
He had absolutely affected how readers saw their beloved characters.
Excited by this new discovery in his role in the story, Setting's mind jumped from Maycomb, Alabama, to Willy Wonka's strangely wonderful chocolate factory.
What would happen if my social context changed from Charlie's excruciating poverty and became wealth? Setting thought.
He realized that the entire plot would have been different if Charlie had been rich.
Because of Charlie's extreme poverty, he learned irreplaceable lessons, such as sharing with others, never losing hope, and seeing good in everyone and everything.
These lessons helped him win over Willy Wonka and ultimately gain control of the extraordinary factory.
Setting realized that without him and his vital role in making of a story, famous, world-shattering pieces of literature would not have been the same.
He now understood that he affected every element of a story: the characterization, plot, overall theme, symbolism, and mood.
With a new sense of confidence, Setting ventured out into the world of literature once again to find a new story and a new adventure.
The end.